Yo, first one. Let me call you on Discord really quick. And power hour is upon us. Here's a sell-off we were anticipating. No one wants to hold anything over the weekend. I plan to already exit my Tesla full position. Oh, you guys are here quick. Joseph, what's going on? Anonymous King Kevin, we back. Let's go. Let's bring Robert on. Dr. Burry, baby. Let me give him a quick little call. Hello? Oh, I can hear myself in the back.
Not anymore. I turned you off.
There we go. YouTube should be able to hear you.
Nah, they don't want to hear me today. Oh,
Oh,
see, look, Cupcake says time to say goodbye.
no, she means by, I think Tesla, because I said I'm gonna sell my Tesla. I already did though. I sold 25. I plan to just, this is my exit point here.
Yeah, I mean, you gave Tesla every benefit of the doubt, every
Oh,
chance.
yeah, and it's not proven to me,
It's not it's not being your friend.
It's really not. I gave this, what, 2 weeks I've been holding this stock? Well, I'll tell you
Something
when.
like that, yeah.
34, since the 7,
So
3 weeks or
yeah, it's
so.
well, if it's seventh, it's exactly 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks, I'm sorry, I can't do math. Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, I gave this stock 2 weeks. And I've gotten three chances to break even and or to actually take a small loss, and I'm out this time. So I mean, how's GameStop? I heard it was hitting 180. We're talking about the
It
180.
came close.
Oh,
I think it hit 179 and change.
yeah, 179.24. So do you think they're holding us down here on GME at
Yeah,
180 again?
I didn't expect it to hit 175.
Uh-huh.
I really didn't. Just from the options contract I looked at this morning, I didn't think they would let it close out at 175, and they may still not. I mean, uh, just the fact that it's this late in the day, the day,
Uh-huh.
they would have already cashed them in. I think, in my mind, at that 175, all the contracts that were in there, 175. I think they would have already cashed them in. So. Nobody's exercising at this price, and here we go. As we're talking about, it's being
It's
pushed down.
yeah. They're watching us, man. They're like, "Oh, you want to see a dump? We'll dump it."
Yeah, so and here we are talking about it, and it's gone from 176, 176 and change, 176.87, and now it's going down to 175 and change. So, you know, I I fully expect it to finish below 175, but it's been a really strong day.
Oh yeah, I mean, usually it's tied with AMC, and AMC is 12, 12, 12. Where's
Yeah,
hmm.
AMC is 12, 13, 12, 14 right now. And you know, uh, I'm not surprised about that.
Let's
But
see.
that's neither here nor there.
Hmm.
But yeah, here we go. Yeah, they're pushing below 176. Yeah, they're gonna push it down under 175.
I mean, it has a pretty good uptrend. It's looking decent on the daily. You think next week it's
Oh, I charted this out, and yeah, and I've got three different trend lines on it.
on the
I gotta
week
go
or
find.
green? We're green on the week.
Yeah, and we're gonna be green next week too, and the week after that, I think. Where the hell did I put that?
Tesla. We have 50 minutes into close. Roblox is going up. Let's take a look. 83. Wow. How is? Oh, that's a new. Yeah, it's a new high. Let's see Apple. I know they're having Tim. Mm, I mean, Nasdaq's been pulling back. Tim Cook takes with understand an antitrust fight. Okay. What do you think about the rumors of Netflix?
What rumors?
Netflix response to earlier reports, company expanding into gaming, says our members value the variety and quality of our content.
Well, I don't follow Netflix, and well, I don't really care.
I'm,
I think you mentioned earlier this morning, in the morning show, that Netflix and buying GME or something like. No, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
that I don't think that the board is going to approve anything like that. Just because they know what the true valuation of the company can be, and with them in the lead as the provider for online, yeah, they're not walking away from this. They're not selling out. That's
Especially
my Go
especially
ahead.
since the debt is paid off.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
doesn't.
there's no motivation whatsoever for them to bail. There's no motivation whatsoever for them to sell out. Flat out, if, and it's a big if, like anything else in the stock market, everything's a freaking if.
Mm-hmm.
But if Ryan Cohen and the board of directors can do this pivot to online, providers,
Mm-hmm.
then you're easily looking at a $400 or $500 share stock. Might be a year or two down the road, but they're not walking away from this.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Cohen's invested way too much time into this, gotten the right people together to create this new content, this
Uh-huh.
pivot. He ain't walking away from this, and I don't think any of those guys and gals would walk away from it either.
And he has his money on the
Uh,
line.
oh hell, he'll no a buyout. He'll still make money because he bought his shares back at like 14 or so.
Yeah, what was it
Um,
like 9 million?
it doesn't matter if all right. Let's just say Netflix were to make an offer. They'll make an offer at 250, something like that, a
Mm-hmm.
share, and that's easily half of what they're going to be in a year or two anyway. So he's gonna. I mean, he'd make bank. There's no question. And I don't think that's what he wants to do. I think he wants to take this and make it the next Chewy, except make it for gaming and gaming accessories.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he wants to do. I think he wants to compete with, say, Amazon.
Mm-hmm. And my where I'm stuck is Scott brought up a good point. I don't see either how Netflix would get into gaming. Like I don't understand that. Like
I
streaming
mean,
gaming?
I would,
I don't
I would, I
understand.
would see, I would see Netflix getting more into maybe buying out AMC,
Oh, that makes sense.
more so than I see them try to buy out GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as far as the report of them wanting to get into gaming. Well, that's where all the money's going, has been going for the last, what, 10 years or better. Um, so they're just looking at that as a new avenue for revenue. Um, and so I could see them doing it. I don't know how successful they're going to be. It's the concepts are similar, but they're also dissimilar. There's a whole lot more that goes into gaming support than creating online movie content, show content, and just streaming it.
Mm-hmm.
Huge. I mean, there's so much more.
Scott.
And I don't think they have the personnel in place to do it. Whereas Ryan Cohen has already got the team together.
Mm-hmm. Scott brought up a good
So
point. He says, "Remember GameFly? You remember GameFly? Ever heard of GameFly? I believe in middle school
yeah,
it was where you would rent video games and they
with
would ship them to you,
with a
right?
video game. Yeah, it's no different than Redbox or anything like that. Yeah, they ship. I think GameFly's still around.
No way. I mean,
I
that
hope
business
so.
model, I don't think how that could survive. Yes.
It wouldn't, because everybody's getting away from. I mean, all the gaming content is now being stored online, downloaded online.
Mm-hmm.
The disc games are gonna be like, if we were to go back to the old conversation where we were talking about 8-track tapes, that which transitioned to cassettes, which transitioned to CDs, and now everybody's streaming from their phone to their to their car, or streaming, or they're taking satellite feeds and playing music.
Mm-hmm.
CDs are going the way of the dinosaur as well. Um, that's the same thing that's going to happen with GameFly, and I think GameFly is still around. I don't know that it's going to be around for very much longer.
GameStop's gonna take him out.
Could be.
That's what I see it happening.
Well, all the other online game content people are taking them out too, long before GameStop started. Um, it's just the way of the beast. We're moving more and more online.
Ryan says GameFly tried to do a streaming, but
They tried to
they
or are
canceled.
trying.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
they
said they
tried to
tried, but I don't understand why they would cancel that. Everything's online now. I don't understand why you would do that. Why you would cancel that, expanding like that.
because GameFly was, for a set membership fee a month, you were able to order what, 3 games, I believe, or something like that, and couldn't you couldn't request any more games until you returned the other games, the other discs.
Hmm.
And I think that would kind of go, if they tried to apply that same model, um, they would lose customers bigger than shit, trying to limit them to being able to play 3 different games online and say, no, you can't do this until you delete the game you're in. And well, how do you know they deleted it? You don't.
Hmm. It's like
Without,
Redbox. I think Redbox
yeah,
had like video games, and I think they would charge you less than the game was worth, and you never returned it. So you basically kind
exactly.
of finesse them, I guess, in a way.
Well, yeah, and I don't know that they were able to see. I think the movies they've actually got, when they burn the disc for you, and that's basically all I think that's all it ever was. I never really looked into the technology of it, but I think they burned the discs. Um, they're at the box when you order, when you place your order for it.
Hmm.
I think they burned the disc and then they put a date, and a date when it would no longer read, because you were only renting it for like what, 3 days or a week or something like that. I don't use Redbox, so I mean I don't know exactly how it works. So I'm probably talking out my ass right now.
But they're still alive
Uh,
though. There's still I still see
oh yeah,
people like at 7-Elevens, and I'm like, what?
no, in front of Dollar, just there's like, I live in a small town, and there's like 3 or 4 Redbox terminals here. Got one in front of the Dollar General, another one in front of the other Dollar General, which is only another half mile down the road, and then 7-Eleven,
Yeah,
and
7-Eleven.
yeah, and then down, then a couple more miles away, we got some more.
Hmm.
I mean, so it's convenient because, hey, we don't have Blockbuster, especially with, Bye Bye and, all of that. So I mean, they're convenient as hell. They replaced Blockbuster, and you know, probably for the better, because the real estate it takes up is next to nothing.
Yeah, it's just a little ass box.
Yeah, it's a Coca-Cola machine.
It's a vending machine, basically. Kevin had a message here and it says retracted. I don't know what he said. A small town with the $2 general stores sounds like a big city.
Yeah. And what's funny is they are literally, I mean, literally down the road. They're on the same freaking road, and they are no more than a mile apart. I mean, I got one right outside my neighborhood, and then heading east about a mile down the road, there's another one.
Nvidia has some pretty robust game streaming platform. Yeah, I think I have it on here too. Nvidia something. Nvidia control. I have Nvidia installed in here. By the way, Nvidia is doing a split, by the way. Oh, they're gonna vote for a split. That's why the stock is up to 604. Um,
Wait, 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 wait. I thought it was already approved. I thought I
I thought
thought the Florida one was already approved.
they were voting for it. See, Nvidia proposes 4-for-1 stock split. I think they're gonna vote on it on June 3rd, same time as AMC's proxy. Uh, yeah, pending stockholder approval on June 3rd.
Uh, well, that one's going to go through, I'm pretty sure.
You know, I did a reverse split this stock, 1 to 15, ONTX. It's like a cancer
Yeah,
treatment
yeah.
company. Did you hear about this?
I was reading up on that. I was reading up the conspiracy theory on that, and then somebody went, Dude, it was a reverse split.
My one of my boys
Oh,
bought
so
like,
every time something reverses, it loses 10% the very day it does the
can you
reverse
believe one of
split.
my boys bought this yesterday? The only reason I'm talking about this is because he told me about it. He bought this stock yesterday, right? And he had no idea what a reverse split is. He bought at one something before the split, and he said he woke up, checked his portfolio, and he said he saw $10 on this, and he was tripping out. He thought he was up like a million for sure. He thought he was up
And,
a
and, did,
million dollars, and
and did
he
he sell?
no, he's down. He got wrecked. He was mad,
Yeah.
and because they did this in 2018. I looked into this company. Right here, look. Can you guys see? 2018, they did a 1 to 15 as well. So now they're back at the same reverse split, 1 to 15. It's phase one,
And
by the way.
and that's why I have such a very, because I've been through it a couple of times, and it's when a company has way too much authority to issue way too many shares, and they devalue the company because they keep issuing shares, and then they do a reverse split.
Yeah, you get
That
wrecked.
don't, that don't, that doesn't ever take away from what they're authorized to issue. That only takes away from what's outstanding. So they can keep doing this cycle after cycle after cycle. And that's why I don't trust AMC trying to, yeah, and I don't trust a company that's got a billion shares
Hmm.
of authorization.
Hmm.
I don't trust that.
That's something
Um,
penny stocks do. That's something these type of stocks do. ONTX.
yeah,
They
yeah,
dilute, they split. It's very, very
yeah.
risky. Very risky.
And they never forward split. That's the problem. They never forward split, not
Hmm.
with that kind of situation. At least not in not in the biotechs and all of that. AMC, they could probably do a forward split, but they would. The problem I would have with that is if they did that, and the best they could do is a 2-for-1, but that still doesn't make them any money, and they won't do a forward split. If we were to authorize them
Hmm.
an additional 500 million or whatever, they would issue those. That way they get the money so that they can pay down their debt. They're so high in debt that, it makes sense for them to issue.
Hmm.
But in the same process, it takes away from current shareholder value. So
Right.
it's good for them to stay in business. It's bad for the shareholders.
I mean, forward split is just to remove some shares from the pool, right? It's just to
No,
really.
no. It's the forward split is to reward the shareholders.
No,
It,
I
it,
mean what they did right now, reverse.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. I don't remember what number you said, 10-1 or 15-1 or
15.
whatever.
No, I'm talking about the one that
It's
happened right now with ONTX. This reverse split 115 is to remove from the pool,
yeah,
right?
yeah. They're removing 14 shares
Perfect. Yeah.
per yeah per 15. They're removing 14 shares. They're
Right.
taking them
Right.
out of the outstanding, and they're putting them basically back into the ability to reissue those. They're
Yes.
not they're not they're not in a treasury. They just disappear until the company decides to reissue them
That's not
as a
great at
new.
all.
No, no,
So,
it's not. When a company starts doing that, they are on their last leg as far as
yeah.
finance.
Um,
Anyway, I got three trend lines on GME,
Let me open this
and
pack really quick. Give me 1 second. I got an
uh,
NBA NFT Top Shot pack. I've been waiting for this. $9 investment. Let's see if this gets me 200 bucks. Let's see. Let's open this up really quick. Let's see what we got. Common, not great. Common, not great. Common, damn you.
isn't that like 3 weeks in a row you've got
Yeah.
common?
Alrighty. What was that? You have three. Like my
Yeah, I
WPF
got three.
shares, man. How's that doing today? What were you saying about WPF not so long ago? That this was shorted as soon as they came out?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
What?
less than 1% shorted, but as soon as They
The SPAC?
as soon as you had hedge funds buying in, short percentages started showing up. So they're hedging as soon as they bought in and got their shares, they hedged a percentage of what they had and shorted it. I, it's a the company doesn't even exist yet.
I know, right? It's
It's
already
not
being
doing
shorted.
anything. Why are they shorting it? They bought into it expecting it to merge into an existing private company,
Hmm.
and yet they're shorting, not even knowing who they're merging it, who they potentially might merge into.
That's crazy.
It's it is stupid.
Oh man. So you said you had three trend lines, right? On
Yeah,
GameStop.
I went back. I went back to basically about the 15th of March, and drew a trend line, and again, I don't know. I guess about the 20th at the low point in April, and then I just drew another one for just like May 13th or so. They're all looking really good. I mean,
Yeah, this is looking solid. I'm gonna tell you
it
that.
is. Yeah. I mean, it just depends on. And right now, it's following. Yeah. I had another trend line draw once, and we actually crossed under it. May, May, the May 14th week, we crossed under it for a little bit, but we popped back over it, and now it's going back up that line. So technically, I got four lines, but it's everything's looking good on this thing. I mean, you get to the June 2nd, even just following any of these trend lines, we're anywhere, from assuming they can push it down
Hmm.
155 as high up as 200.
200 is where that it starts to
Yeah.
get a
And
little
then if we go with
resistance.
the other trend line, we're up at 250 by June 2nd. So I mean, I like the way all this stuff is looking.
And this is just solely technicals. I mean, if we're talking like short squeeze, Vortex data, do you have any other
Yeah.
updates for us on that? I just pulled up Vortex, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah. Ortex is 20 point. Let's see, current let me refresh because I haven't actually refreshed it this afternoon. All right, so we've actually gone up in short interest today.
We're looking at
Uh,
63 for utilization.
yeah, it's 63.59 or 63.49, 63.50.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and 20.42 of the free float is short interest. So we keep going up, and that's been a daily thing so far. So I mean, I don't know why they keep dicking with this. They know they're going to lose.
Yeah, look at December 31st. We were at 117. Damn. Let's take a look at
Yeah,
AMC really quick.
yeah, but once you get over there to when the squeeze actually started, it started coming down, and then when they said, when everybody started saying, "Oh, we closed all of our positions," next thing you know, it's basically flatlined.
They lie.
Yeah, they lied bigger than shit. They started hiding it. They started hiding it and shifting. I think they were already in the process of hiding it and shifting. Um, hell, back in October, I think they started hiding it and shifting it a little bit there because the days to cover started changing. I mean, yeah, volume was going up, but not by, I don't, not that much, not enough to make it drop. 20%.
I mean, the only thing we're really lacking is the volume. Just like AMC had that volume come in
Well,
earlier this
there's nothing,
week.
there's no float there to have volume,
Yeah.
and they don't want to create any more synthetics than they actually have to contribute to liquidity. Um, everybody's holding. I mean, you got your day traders, you got your people that are swing trading it, scalping it, but those are few and far between. And honestly, even though there is a pattern developing, and would I would normally play something like this, but even with a short squeeze potential, I wouldn't normally play something like this because the pattern's pretty regular.
Hmm.
It was one of two things. First thing in the morning, it either craters in the morning and then climbs up by noon, and then there's another late afternoon push back down, and then it climb back up and start to barcode sideways. It'll crab sideways, or it comes out, streaks up until it reaches its apex, and then it starts getting pushed back down. This is a day traders and swing traders
Heaven.
paradise.
Yep. Take a,
But me, I'm in this thing for the long haul, and I don't think it's a good play to do that. It's you hear all these folks sit there and say, "Oh, well, you're delaying the squeeze. You're delaying the squeeze." No, this shit's going to happen no matter what.
mhm.
Joe Retail is not affecting this. This is all
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Joe Retail can sit there and play this if they want, but the very instant that Joe Retail sells and the whale decides, you know what? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to start this. Joe Retail could have just screwed himself. I'm not. I'm not playing that odds because I know where this thing could go. And I'm sorry, but a couple of bucks or even $10 a share here or there, uh, it ain't worth it to me.
Hmm.
No, because what I can sit there make 10 times, 20 times, even more than what the current share price is. Oh, hell no. I am not taking pennies over dollars.
Yeah. And did you see this tweet from Ihor? Ihor's back to tweeting, man. You remember his little
Oh,
vacation he
is
took?
he? Wow. They didn't kill him? I thought they killed
This
him.
guy went MIA for like 3 weeks, by the way, guys. Back in what, like February, March, when this
Yeah.
when he went MIA. When rumors started floating around that S3 Partners was tied with Citadel, he just stopped tweeting for like quite some time. It was kind of weird. It's kind of suspicious, the timing, and he said he was in a vacation, and I don't even know what to believe. And people were calling him to
Yeah, I don't
chill,
believe
and
that.
he gave updates on his short plays. He put Tesla, pretty sure he's going to play out AMC. 0.80% fee for GameStop is what he's showing here.
Really?
Yeah, it's on my screen. Shares shorted down 309K shares worth 53 million.
So I'm sitting there I'm trying to find where I've got the tweeters stationed on my desktops because I follow certain, and I don't think I follow him though.
We're seeing a slight sell off here on Nasdaq as expected. People don't want to hold over the weekend. I mean, you had a pretty decent rally yesterday. Some people taking profits today, and the whole Bitcoin thing with China. Let's see Bitcoin. What are we at with Bitcoin? 36, 35.
Yeah, I was going to say 35 or so.
Yeah, it's still dropping. Oh
Okay,
boy.
so it's not 4 or 3. Where the hell did I put? Wait, is that it?
Do I think AMC gaps up? Oh, there's that tweet 2 minutes ago from AMC short interest, as expected. Do I think AMC gaps up pre-market Monday? I don't.
That sounds like a question to you.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to answer it. It's. I mean, the volume has been decreasing. That's for sure, for a fact. The volume has been coming down on AMC. Earlier this week, it was the hype, the hysteria around it was kind of nuts. We're sitting at 46 million volume on AMC. Other days we were at 220 mil. So that kind of died down a little bit. I don't think we see a gap up Monday. Who knows what happens over the weekend? You guys know the weekends are crazy. I think we stay around 12, $13 headed into June 3rd. You got Destroyer says he's worried for next week. Mm,
All right, Destroyer, why are you worried? Give more of a background than that.
I mean, I have a feeling Destroyer chased AMC at the highs. I don't know. That's just my guess. Yeah, because look, Igor had a 10-10 squeeze score on this, guys, on Twitter. I mean, on Twitter for AMC, a 10 out of 10. Domo Capital. He even placed Tesla as a short squeeze candidate. Tesla, by the way, is probably. I think I read that it was the number one searched investment opportunity in like I don't know how many countries. Tesla.
Well, Tesla's taking it on the chin.
Yeah, Tesla's taking a massive hit. 584. His average is 1270s. I think we stay around 12 and 13. What's going on, Ragnar? See, his 10 out of 10 rating is rare. Depending on how the market is trading, there are 5 to 10 of them at any time. And he had a 10 out of 10 for AMC.
Yeah, I don't see the numbers for that.
I don't know what his calculations are, though.
And I think that will change first week or so of June, as soon as they put out that new proxy. I think he'll end up changing that because market sentiment's going to be a huge thing on this.
And that's
You
exactly what
know,
I think we saw that rally, you know? The overall
yeah.
sentiment was nuts.
Well, when they pulled that 500 million off, it started rallying. I mean, it took a little bit for it to get some legs, but once it got legs,
Oh,
we
yeah.
started seeing. Then when they come out with that announcement, oh, we're going to put out a new proxy instead of leaving the existing one. That's when you started seeing the yeah, okay, I'm not so sure about this now. Um, and that's exactly when it started. Is when they put out that notice that they were going to it was going to be a new vote, new proxy, all of that. That's when market sentiment changed on it again.
As it should, right? I mean, it makes sense to me. You get
Yeah,
rid of the
I
dump, you get rid
mean,
of the trash, and you start fresh.
well, you buy the rumor, sell the news.
Thanks.
Except
Yeah.
in this case, a lot of people said, "No, I'm selling the rumor. I'll wait till the news comes out." And I'm one of those people. I didn't have anything to sell because I was already out. But I'm not, I'm not putting any money into it until I know what they're going to be asking. Excuse me, what they're going to be asking for in the new proxy.
Because that's coming out on
Once I,
Thursday. On Thursday in 2 weeks. And
yeah,
let's see. Destroyer says he's scared of AMC dump at the end of next week on the 28th. I mean, every Friday, I believe, there's always going to be a
um,
slight sell-off, right? People don't want to hold over the weekend.
yeah.
Next Friday, keep in mind, what do people usually want to do at the end of the month? They want to what rebalance their portfolios, right? But the end of the month is on a Monday, on the 31st. So I don't know how that Friday is going to come out, but yeah, I don't.
Well, this is one of those situations where you look at the trend over the last. Ooh, yuck. Okay. Uh, Wait a minute. No, because that's right. That is right about the time that they that Adam tweeted that, or they came out with that filing saying that they were going to have a new filing. Wasn't that like Tuesday of last week?
It was very recently, but it was like probably a week ago.
Yeah, when we started going back down again. Wait, no. Well, let's see, Friday, Thursday.
I mean, it could come down to like 10, 11 and trade within this range again, but it's holding 12 pretty strong. So my only concern is if it does crack 12. I mean, you're looking at the same price action that happened mid-March. Mid-March, when it hit right around 13,
Yeah.
$14, is when these crazy dumps
Well,
from these hedgies started happening. Same time, same price. It's like GameStop when GameStop hit 350. The same thing. They dump it.
yeah, it like quadruple bottomed where right around 12:20, 12:30, somewhere in there, this last week. Um, so
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking, and if I remember right, when they made that announcement was actually either late last week or early this week. And it's been a downtrend. So yeah, it found support at the 12, 1250 range. and we hope it stays there. I mean, there's no question about that. We hope it stays there. Um, at least, and if it can stay there, it might find some support and might find some growth next week. And yeah, it might sell off a little on Friday. Um,
Hmm.
but I wouldn't worry too much about a major drop.
Yeah, I don't think nothing
I wouldn't
crazy.
worry about that. But what I would worry about is when they come out with that proxy, I would worry about what's in it. That's when I would worry because that's when we took that big old hit. And yeah, we went from what was it, 14? I think it was 14. We took from 14 and we took it down to, you know, 850, 860, somewhere in there, if I remember right.
Yeah, it took a hit ever since then, and that's one of
Yeah.
the Guardian. Are we talking about ONTX? Because we were just covering that earlier. Yeah, you are talking about ONTX. Yeah, I had a 15-1 split. One of my boys got wrecked, and he didn't know what the split was, right? So he thought the stock actually went up. So he did the math. He thought it was up like 980K, and he's actually down. Yeah, he's just like, man, what a scam. All right, Tesla keeps pulling back because why? Because freaking Bitcoin. I'm telling you, Tesla needs to dump Bitcoin. No, I didn't buy Tesla. I sold. I'm selling my Tesla. I had 55 shares. Now I only have 15, and I'm gonna get rid of it in 18 minutes. So if there's gonna be a drop in AMC, I don't think it'll be crazy drastic, but it might happen around
No.
early June.
Yeah, yeah. The first week of June when they put the proxy out, that if they put out any type of major uh request for authorization, if it's a major number,
Hmm.
then yeah, it's going to take a hit. If it's 100 million shares, um, it won't be bad at all because that's responsible dilution, future dilution. Because they're going to need money next year. They're going to. They
100%.
cannot make. They can't make it through. Half the year on the funds they've got now. They can't service the debt. So yeah, they're. I mean, 100 million shares. That's a responsible dilution
Hmm.
uh, or potential dilution because they will dilute. There's no question about it. But it's responsible. It's only it's potentially 20%, and that's not bad given they want to stay in business and they don't want to screw over the shareholder. Anything more than that, they don't give a damn about the shareholder. They just want to stay in business and keep getting their bonuses and their pay. It ain't about the shareholder at that point. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
But until then,
because
I wouldn't worry about it until then. Until you see that proxy come out. Once you see the proxy come out, you read the proxy, then you need to make your decisions.
hmm unless you start seeing like some crazy rapid demand for movies and people start rushing to the movie theaters, or like you said, he takes the shareholders into consideration, you know? He says, "Hey,
Right.
I kind of screwed up on the 500 mil. Let's come out with something more reasonable."
Yeah, and if he comes out with that, that's great.
Hmm.
I mean, that really.
Everything is dumping, man. The Friday sell-off, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. What are we gonna do with
Of
Bitcoin,
course,
man?
profit taking going into the weekend.
Yep. Damn it, Bitcoin 35. What are we gonna do with this? Tesla, man. 580 on Tesla. There's that Bitcoin dump. Shoot, I'm glad I kind of
Jesus,
sold here earlier.
if Bitcoin hits 32, I don't even know where it's going to stop at.
25 probably.
Oh God, people are going to get wrecked if it does that.
Bitcoin has not fallen over 13% in the last 6 hours. Let's see, Twitter. What's trending on Twitter? Tesla Model 3. Oh yeah, they raised the prices again. F-150 Lightning is trending.
Oh,
HDLN.
come on, AMC. Fucking find a floor. Jesus, find some support.
Nothing's finding right now. Everything's literally nosediving. I mean, like I said, I don't want to hold any stocks through June, especially mid-June. We have the Fed June, right? June 15, June 16. We have the Fed. Do you think?
No, you mean when they're gonna come out and say, "Oh yeah, we've got 6% inflation."
Okay, this is why. This is my reasoning. What do you have coming out before the Fed meeting? The CPI. That
Yeah,
that CPI
and
is gonna come in way hotter than it did last week. What was it, like 0.9% core, 4.2 month over month, something like that? Like
yeah,
if we
yeah,
start seeing
and
double
they
digits,
were all expecting, and they were expecting only point 0.3 and point 0.4.
they were expecting zero point 0.3 core and it came in at zero point 0.9. If this comes in double digit it's gonna spook the crap out of people. Look what happened when we came out with CPI earlier last
Well,
week. I think people
I
are
was
gonna start
reading,
panicking.
I was reading today that the Germany
Oh,
had like, I want to say it was like 5 or 6% inflation. I forget. I read it like at 2 o'clock this morning, but their inflation was, off the charts as far as anybody's concerned.
yeah,
And
it's all over, man. It's real.
yeah,
Inflation's real.
um, COVID and all the steps they took initially to get the economy back on track was a good thing,
Oh,
but they they
100%.
they extended it. They extended it too long, in my opinion. Um, so there's going to be scaling back, and there's going to have to be some hard steps of scaling back, which, that's going to send, the 10 years, going to send all the bonds up,
Uh,
which, oh,
if that 10-year comes to like 1.8, 1.9 again, get ready for some
I'm, I'm
nasty
more, I'm
sell-offs.
more, I'm more afraid of it going over 2%.
Yeah, 2% is where I think it's kind of topped out a bit.
Yeah.
But right now we're just seeing the Nasdaq nosedive nasty. Look at this, nothing but red candles, nothing but red. I think they fired back at Biden's infrastructure plan. They counter-offered with like 1 point something, 1.7, I think. Let's see.
1.7 trillion.
Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me just get rid of these Tesla shares because Nasdaq ain't bouncing. Give me 1 second. Let's see Bitcoin. 35.
No, that kind of looks like somebody coming off of a high dive,
Oh yeah,
or doing cliff diving right there.
this is a nosedive right here. Look at the swings we've had. I
Oh
got I got
yeah.
so lucky we had a rally yesterday. Let's see. Only have 10 more shares. Let's go. The last is the last. Here we go. Let's wait. Let's see if we get a pop here. Nah, who cares? It's only 10 shares. And I'm out. That's it. That's the 2 week Tesla position. Bad, bad, bad.
Daryl, you're probably not too far off. A pack of cools to $10.
Bro, gas prices here are almost at $5. Can you believe it? Gosh.
You know, every time when I was always driving out that way, it blew my mind that actually it was fuel prices were more expensive in Arizona, Nevada, well, kind of Nevada, but Idaho, everything bordering California. They were actually more expensive in a lot of situations than in actually California. It blew my mind. But then y'all have got your own refineries out there too, so
It's so bad
transportation
out here,
costs.
man. Like to go put gas, you just want to exit like Hollywood. Like you don't even want to put gas here. You want to drive more to a little bit more towards LA. Like, if you don't need the gas like immediately, just wait a little bit. Go out into the leave Hollywood. Go out into like the valley
or
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 something.
or get off the highway, get
Yep,
off the highway and go back in, to the residential, the city.
exactly. The valleys and
Yeah,
stuff. Because oh
get
man,
yeah, get away from the highway because they're gonna rape you on the highway.
oh man, yeah, they know you get off right there. They know you want to put gas.
Yeah, they
Uh,
they they know they get you by the short hairs. There's no question.
at the end of the day, was it an L or though? Oh, it was an L. It wasn't a bad L though, as it was when we were down here when Bitcoin sold off when we were at 545. That was bad.
It looks like the Nasdaq is going to immediately cancel out that green candle it just got.
Yeah, look at this. This is nuts. This is like the end of the week volatility right here, and it's not over. We have 10 minutes.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, there's no slander here. I mean, I took an L. I took an L, man. An L's an L, you know? I'll tell you what L I took right now. Let me see. 1,000. 1K. That's what it was. 1K L.
That's not too bad.
That's not, I mean, it was worse. It was 2.8 when
Yeah.
Tesla was at its
I mean,
lowest.
and you held on to that for 2 weeks. I
Two
mean,
effing weeks, man.
yeah, it could have been a whole lot worse. Could have been better, but
No, it could have been better if Elon never opened his mouth on Twitter on Sunday about Bitcoin. That's literally Elon's tweet is what screwed up everything. I'm telling you. It's
well,
what screwed up
I,
Bitcoin. It started everything.
hold on, back up. No, wasn't the start of all of this his Saturday Night Live thing? And
No, that
then
was
he
only
turned
with
around and tweeted too.
that was only with
Really?
Doge. No,
Yeah, but no, all no. He tanked Doge, and then the very next Monday, uh, Tesla started going down because the Doge people that were holding Tesla said, "Oh yeah, watch this. We talked about this on your streams." And they said,
really.
"Oh yeah, watch this. We're gonna fuck you." And they did.
No, that was because he said that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He
Uh,
said he said crypto was all a scam or something like that.
he said the Doge was fake, right? It was just like a hustle. That's what he called it, a hustle.
I don't think it was just Doge. I think he said all crypto. I think that was the question on that, and it was granted it was a joke and all of that, but I don't.
No, because
People didn't take it that way.
the guy kept asking, so what is Dogecoin? So what is Dogecoin? He kept asking that, and it was pretty funny. And he called it a hustle, and he called it
Right,
as real as the dollar he had in his hand. So he called the
right.
dollar useless, fake. And it started with the whole Bitcoin, the Tesla selling and not
Yeah,
retracting.
and after that, it was just. I mean, after that, it was just over. I mean, he did it to Tesla himself.
Yeah, he asked for this.
He shouldn't have said shit.
Yeah. And if Tesla does come down next week, that's possibly even better for us.
Yeah, It'll come right down to my
Let
$69.42.
it come down now. I'm out. One of my one of my boys from
Well,
crypto,
see
he's
that
calling
that's
me.
what they're fighting on for you. Okay.
I think my stream got delayed. Hold on, because one of my boys called me. He kind of, let's see, screwed up the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, hold on. I think my screen went black. Can you guys still see me?
Yeah, we see you.
I wonder why he's calling me. He's probably like, "Yo, China's messing with Bitcoin again," or let's see.
Well, China, the Fed, or whoever it was, I can't remember. Yeah,
Hmm.
everybody's gonna start dicking with it and try to regulate it now.
I mean, look at the
Oh, good Lord.
look at this red candle on Nasdaq. You're right. This red candle just engulfed all these greens.
I
It
mean,
wa-
for every time it goes green, there's an immediate next red candle that tries to take it right back. See, there we go.
That's called the end of the week sell-off. We got 6 minutes. Yo, Ralph, are you still holding any more Tesla? No, I'm all out. I'm all out. All out of that.
And Rebecca, you're right. Ever since every country moved away from the gold standard, there's nothing backing any fiat currency. Stupidest thing we ever did was get off the gold and silver standards.
Who was that? Nixon?
Yeah, or was it Ford?
Gerald. No, I think it was Nixon, right? Funny enough, guess who was trending earlier? Lewinsky, Monica Lewinsky.
No way.
Yeah, cause on her Twitter, she kind of replied. Look, watch. Let's pull her up. Lewinsky. Like, look at this. She replied. There's this page called Uber Facts that just tweets out a lot of facts, right? And they put, "What's the most high risk, low reward thing you've ever done?" Question mark. And she quoted it with just the eyeballs like looking. Oh man, she got 192,000 likes and 31K retweets on this one. What's up with the oat milk comments? We had an IPO, right?
Yeah, Odie.
Odie,
Odie
right?
went public yesterday, and I think the high point, the high point of their offer was 25 a share, I think. Um, and I think it like ended at 22.75 or something like that. It really wasn't. It would have been if it was it would be one of the IPOs I would have gotten into just because it wasn't way overvalued. It was at the high end of the valuation that they were going to offer, and I think it's going to have some legs. It'll get some growth here.
Mm-hmm.
If you sit there and look at the almond milks and all the other uh, fake milks that aren't milk. Um, it will actually be something that is better sustainable than some of the other alternatives. Not that I'll ever drink the crap.
How about Arby's IPO? Would you ever invest in that? An Arby's IPO?
You bet I would.
Oh
You bet I
no, no,
would.
no.
Oh, you would. Dude, I worked for Arby's when I was in high school.
Hey, you tell this. Was it real meat?
Yeah. I mean, if you unwrap the roast beef, it's pressed and formed. It's probably it's probably um, got some stuff in there like the heart, the lungs, and stuff like that.
Oh.
It's beef, but there's probably some of the stuff that you wouldn't want to eat. Uh, hey, um,
Garden Gnome
it's no
said.
different than hot dog.
Garden Gnome said back then maybe it was real. Who knows about now?
Hey, they haven't come out with that fake meat for Arby's yet.
Oh man. All right, we're closing in on the last minute and a half. Oh, please, AMC hold 12. Tesla pulling back.
Hey, Kingmar 69, let me ask you something. Who's day trading? Nobody. So you don't know what you're talking about. So you're an idiot. So shut up.
Exactly. Even if I was day trading AMC, I'm a little drop in the ocean. I do nothing. I do nothing. Yeah, 54 seconds. Oh, 7. Oh my
Oh, good
gosh,
God,
look at these
Daryl. I'm
walls.
sorry, dude. I feel for you, Daryl. Ain't no way in hell I would drink that crap or eat the veggie burger thingy,
Beyond
whatever.
Meat.
No.
Rob, look at these walls on the bid and the ask on AMC. Look at the walls, bro. That is insane.
Holy shit.
Holy crap.
Holy shit.
Damn. This is stuck here. Oh 06, oh 07. Oh, you guys see this? Look at the bid. Oh 05.
They're trying to push this thing down. Well, you got a buy wall too, so they're
Yeah.
trying to keep it stable.
At oh 05. Look at this wall here at the bid. This ain't dipping past 12. If it does, I'm gonna be surprised.
Well, you got two big boys fighting it out right there.
It just closed. There we go. Oh, wow.
That was a battle.
The Battle of 1201. GameStop official closed at 176. Not bad. It closed up here near the highs. It's not like it sank. Tesla 580. I did good in selling the majority of my Tesla earlier at 590-ish. That's not bad. We'll see what happens next week, man. Hopefully over the weekend we don't get something crazy. Any crazy updates.
Mm.
You staying for after hours? Yeah, I can stay for like 2 hours or so. Cause I have a blood urine test coming for my life insurance policy.
So that's going to take all of about 10 seconds.
I sure hope so. Watch Crypto
Oh,
Moon now. Let's see. Let's pull up crypto.
this weekend you have an assignment, sir.
Who?
You.
This weekend?
Yeah.
What's this? What is it?
It's something that was mentioned this morning, and you said you're going to look into it. You need to see who's doing exotic car rentals down here.
Oh, for Texas. Let's see.
Yeah, you better write that down or make yourself a note on your computer.
Texas exotic car rentals. Uptown Exotic. Let's see. Definitely to go, guys. Let me see. Exotic and luxury. Yeah, Turo's very popular. It's a third-party app. Alrighty, let's see. It's just Texas, Dallas. So you're looking for Rolls.
Yeah, see, I was sitting there looking at it earlier, and I was like, but see, the thing about this is a lot of the other there's a bunch of providers that say they're here, but they're renting out somebody else's car.
See, that's the thing. That's the sketchy part. So there's this, there's
Yeah.
this, there's this one good YouTube video called it's on the channel Vice, and there's this guy that he's from Miami, right? And say you come to me, right? Rob's like, yo, Rob, I need a car. I rent you out a car, right? Say a Lambo. I'll give you a Lambo. Here, take the Lambo. And you re-rent that car out, right? So you
Hmm.
take it to somebody else and you re-rent the car out. That's exactly what the guy was doing. So you're taking on a massive liability, giving it to somebody who probably doesn't even have insurance.
Right.
This guy was making money like that, and he was saying he was affiliated with the company in which he wasn't.
Right.
Is that what we're talking
So,
about? Like they're renting other people's cars out?
well, I think it's more like the Airbnb type thing. People sit there and lease their or rent their car to the company or give permission to the company to rent their car out, and they get a percentage, and the
Oh, yeah, we do that.
middleman gets, huh?
Yeah, we do that as well. In that way, it's so much better. You know why? Because
Right.
you don't have to take on the payment. You don't have to take on depreciation. You don't have to worry about the car. You know these clients, they're renting these car out and they're renting these cars
Right.
out and they're abusing them. I promise you they're not gonna rent a Lambo and go 40 miles an hour. They're gonna test the car out. They're gonna step on it.
Right.
And I know
But
because I know how fast they're going.
your assignment is to check and see if you think it's a good market out here, because if GME does as good as I think it does,
Oh baby,
you,
I like where this is going.
may have a business partnership out here available.
I like where that's going. I like where that's going, baby. I like where that's going. And this is not bad. Look at this Rolls Royce 2014 1500. It's not too
Oh, that's
bad.
beautiful.
I could
That's a
probably I could
beautiful
do
car.
better than these rates. This I8, I have an I8 rental tomorrow. An I8. That's where is this car at? It was like 375 a day. Where are you at I8s? This one. I have a matte black I8. Obviously, this is a little older. I mean, a newer model, 17, but they're doing 385. I could do way better than 385, and it's a sicker looking I8, by the way. But I can compete with these rates. I just need to look into what type of cars do really well. Usually these do really well. Like the Mustangs are really hot out here. Like you could get like a base model, not even a 5.0, like a convertible, especially in LA. Convertibles always win. Convertibles are great out here. 179, that's not bad. You rent it out a couple times, boom, you made the monthly payment on that.
Right.
This Land Rover is what, 269? The story says, yo, Rob, can you get me a new car?
I saw it. I was ignoring it.
Rental cars get driven at the red line. Absolutely, man. This one guy, right? One time he rented a Porsche. It was a 718 convertible. The dude blew the engine up because he didn't know how to shift. He had it. He was using the paddle shifters, and he had it on second gear on the freeway, and he stepped on it, and he blew up the engine. Oh man.
Dude, I had my vet in fourth gear back roads going up to Oklahoma City or not Oklahoma City, but up to oh God, where was I going? Quanah, Texas, back
Hmm.
roads. And I was sitting there in fourth gear. I went and passed somebody. I forgot, I downshifted to fourth gear. And next thing I know, I'm doing about 200 in fourth gear.
Oh no.
Yeah, hey, well, it has no problems. It can
Mm,
do it.
but it hurts you, no?
Oh yeah. I just sat there. I didn't realize it until I sat there and I watched the fuel gauge. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. You start hearing it and you're like, you start like cringing at yourself. You're like, did I just do that? What happens when some idiot rents a Lambo and crashes it on the first day? Well, it's great, you know? I mean, obviously,
That's what insurance is for.
exactly. That's when insurance comes in play. Obviously, you don't want to be that guy that calls your insurance company, hey, I just, crashed a Lambo, crashed a $250,000 car. But obviously, you first want to ensure the client's safe. The last thing you want is somebody, I mean, we already had somebody pass away, get themselves killed in a convertible that flipped off the freaking side of Mulholland Drive here in the hills because he was evading from the cops. That's
Oh Jesus.
crazy. Yeah, the dude had the convertible down and he flew out the car, and it's not a great situation. You hit the drive-through mixed drink station before you took off. That's why you have to make sure they have insurance. Because then, if they don't, man, they could walk away. They could be like, "Yo, I just wrecked your car. Here it is." You have no proof. You have nothing. You have to have contracts.
Yeah.
Except for Turo. Turo does that for you unless you're going through Turo, but Turo also takes a commission. There was one time out here where Turo really effed everything up. Turo screwed everything up. Turo was renting Rolls Royces for like $600. That is freaking ridiculous. That's half the price of what they go for. That's nuts. They have a Lotus 2013. I thought these guys were extinct.
I don't think so. I think even the what was it? Ford. I think the Ford GT has got a new manufacturer out too. Well, I've heard that thing is a just a rough riding piece of shit.
I mean, for GTs, I believe you have to be invited to own one. You can't just
Yeah,
get one outright like
and
that.
and you can't sell the damn thing
Oh, you
either,
can't
from
sell.
what
Yeah,
I
who
heard.
got in trouble? Somebody bought one and sold it. Someone got one and sold it. I think it was John Cena. No, 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 no. There was some guy, some celebrity who sold his GT. Yeah, you can't sell it. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, he sold a brand new one. He turned around, bought it, and I can't remember. I remember the story. What was it like a couple of
Oh,
years? He turned around, bought it, and then he bought it, and then turned around and sold it like within the next month or two.
yeah, what a
And
savage.
and people went nuts over this, and so yeah, he was cut off from ever selling it or buying again, whoever it was.
Look at this, nice. This is the new Porsche, the EV Taycan. Look what it goes for, 1,700 a day. This
Damn.
is nice. Yeah, it's obviously the newer models. The EV. Yeah, this is a very nice car.
I wonder what the range is. Okay, turbo. If it's an EV with the doesn't need it, there's no turbo involved. What?
I mean, Tesla, the Roadster, it has a SpaceX booster on the back. That's how it's able to go 1.1 seconds. It's 0
Yeah,
60 1.1.
it looked like it had a rocket on it. I saw that. I see you
Mhm.
were playing
Yeah.
yesterday.
See, this is Dallas, Texas, Lakewood Heights. Are you familiar with that area?
Lake. I'm familiar with Lakewood.
Lower Greenville?
Yeah, yeah.
See, this is the guy, Mr. Mark. Usually they have multiple cars, right? And I'll tell you, look, he's rented it one time, only one time. So he's made 1,700 minus fees. He's probably made like 1,600 off his car. I don't know how much his monthly payment is on this car. I don't know what is it, leased. Yeah, okay, this is the thing.
Well, if he lives down there or works down there, he probably paid cash for it.
Probably, I mean, usually when you get a car,
Well,
these companies,
that area is known for uh two income households, no children. If you can pick up on that.
look at the area on here. He probably did pay out cash for this. The thing is, when you get a car like this, Lambo, Mercedes, these dealerships don't want you renting out your car, basically. When you tell them it's a rental or you're renting it out, they don't like that. Look, he rented it on May 1st. Mark was great, easy to work, very flexible. Looking forward to doing business with you again. So I only got it once. I mean, obviously it has a higher price tag. Usually people sometimes they don't want to pay 1,700 for a car like this.
Right.
Compared to this BMW, which is 82 bucks, you go to it, it's Andreas's car, and he has 3 ratings for him. Let's see, the car, 4 trips. Hmm.
I don't think so. You better look at that again. I thought that was
Yeah,
10,421
yeah.
trips.
But that's all of his cars. I'm assuming he has a ton of cars. Yeah, he has a Mazda, he has a X1, a Hyundai. See how the economy ones do way better? Obviously, the profit
Yeah.
on them is very slim. There's usually more labor work involved when you have a fleet like this. Usually the crazy, crazy profits come in when you're doing it like high end. When you niche down and you're like, you know what? Screw the economy cars. We're going all out with the higher cars. Obviously it's more liability, but it's less work and there's more profit.
See,
Let's see.
Julio, I'm from up that way too. I was born up there, or yeah, I was born in Carswell Air Force Base and lived in Dallas Fort Worth area all my life. So yeah, I know that area real well, and they do have money. There ain't no damn question.
Look at this one. I got another one.
Either side of 75 over there is money.
See, this is not bad. 2018 Huracan 979. But they always kind of juke you out with the prices. This is assuming you get it for 3 days, so they kind of lower it here. But usually it'll go
Right.
for like 1,000. 1,000 for a Huracan is pretty reasonable. 20 what? 2018, not bad. This is a nice ass car. It's not bad. Brand new fully loaded Huracan. This is include. Yeah, you usually get 100 miles minimum 100 miles for these exotics.
At the time, it was SAC. Now I think it's just joint. I think it's a joint base now.
Or you can get yourself an Aventador.
Ooh, a Huracan.
I definitely take the Huracan. It's way more comfortable than the Aventador. The Aventador, it gets way too hot and it's more complicated to drive. Let's see. Best car service in LA. This guy says, where's this at? Woodland Hills, Ventura. I know where this is at. You get free delivery in LA. Rides exotic. See what they got. Oh, this is a nice Porsche. Nice color too. 2019 911 for 788. Oh, this is GT3 RS. Not bad.
Hey, did they hey guys up there in Dallas, did they close down the what was it, Marine Corps aviation base over there in Grand Prairie? I think it was Marine. I think they combined that over into the Carswell Fort Worth JRB. Okay, I thought so. All right.
Let's see.
I got a couple of people up in Dallas. I have a feeling they're going to be going to I don't know, maybe hmm, some sort of shareholder meeting here soon. They're going to be calling up the boss. I'm sick.
Man, Bitcoin just flushed again at 35.5. Let's see, close this. You almost bought a G-Wagon? The thing about G-Wagons is if you're tall, you're not gonna like the car. Like I'm 5'11 and the seat only goes so far back that your foot is like this on the gas pedal. Like it's uncomfortable. Yeah,
Oh,
big.
so it wasn't closed down altogether. I'll be damned. Okay. I figured they would have closed it. Oh, well, I guess if they turn it over to the Air Guard, Texas Air Guard, that's fine.
I lived in Grapevine for 5 years and drove by GameStop headquarters every day. Damn.
Yeah. So hey, I'm only a few hours away. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna go up there for it.
Oh, you're gonna show up?
Oh yeah.
It's usually there's some that are in person, right?
Yeah. I mean,
But
it depends if they allow I don't know that they've announced whether it's gonna be, online or not, if they're gonna allow. Um, but I'm going if they're gonna have it in person, I'm going.
man, I wish I can go. That'd be sick in person.
You bet.
It's just a small part of it. I went to the Air Guard. It's pretty much used to not. 6'4", I didn't fit. Yeah, you are not fit. Let's see. I'm charge my phone really quick.
AMC's holding its price. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 12. It looks like everyone just walked away from their computers after hours. There's not a lot of after hours trading. Let's see. Yeah, Daryl. Bitcoin's kind of not looking too solid right now. Have a look. BTC futures 35.2.
What was that? Doge?
No, the
Or
Doge is not on here. They only have Ethereum and Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin flushes over the weekend. I'm glad I sold Tesla because you're gonna see lower prices for sure. GameStop holding, AMC holding. Doge is at 33.
Oh boy. It needs to find support soon.
Hmm. That'd be crazy if Bitcoin hits 30 again over the weekend. I don't think so though. Let's see.
Uh,
Ripple's trending on Twitter. I wonder why. They had the lawsuit, right?
well, it wasn't so much that, I mean, they were being shut down by the SEC, if I'm not mistaken. They were being sued. I don't know what happened to that. Just it's those kind of things that make me shy away from all of this stuff. So it's I don't have any faith in this stuff at all.
The
I
whole
mean,
crypto thing, right?
it'll be good. It's good to play, get in and out, in and out. Yeah, I don't know that other than Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe one other. I don't have a clue what it would be. Um, might be long-term holds because they are more recognized than the other 396,000. Uh, well, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's like
Anybody can create one.
right. It's
I mean,
like
Doge was started as a freaking joke.
uh-huh. It's like comparing blue chip stocks to penny stocks.
Yeah. And while Doge may get some legitimacy, the whole thing is it was started as a joke. Even the people that created it were out of it long before it ever took off. They had no clue it was going to get some legs and get some backing. But
Actually, yeah.
there's still nothing to any of them other than somebody's sentiment, and uh, that's what worries me. Um, the same could be said for any fiat currency, I suppose. but at least most countries have something behind it, which is called the gross domestic product. Um, we manufacture things. These guys don't manufacture anything. They consume something and they purchase things, but they don't manufacture really anything except ones and zeros.
You're right.
So,
It is as a joke, right? And I think the early people actually left Doge because they feared that it was turning into something where people were putting in life savings into. They didn't like that, and they left.
yeah. So, and people are putting life savings into it. You know, people got to learn the hard way in some cases. I hope they don't. I don't hope they don't learn the hard way on this, but it doesn't matter what you invest in. If you overinvest in anything, you're taking a huge risk and you're rolling the dice and you hope it doesn't come up craps.
Hmm. Unless you're really early, then you're. It's like people who bought Doge at 70. I don't know how safe that is. Like the whole Doge $1. When you have Elon like this pumping on Twitter, he's gonna move the coin.
Yeah, but he's got tens of thousands of dollars invested in this stuff. So he bought back at '05, '04 and whatnot. He ain't gonna care if somebody loses money. He's gonna make money no matter what.
Yeah, I think it was rumored that he has 15 billion Dogecoin with the B.
Yeah, I still bought it, 4 and 5 cents or whatever. So I mean, he's made 8 times his money already.
And he's still gonna pump it. He'll
Yeah.
never sell. He's just like, it's a money
Oh,
making
bullshit.
machine.
He's gonna sell. He may not sell all of it, but he's gonna sell.
It's his money making machine. Do you feel like it's sort of wrong for him to have that much power to move the markets like this?
That could be said about anybody or any government.
Mm,
Um, I don't know that it's wrong. People can make money by following these people. There's websites out there that track what the senators and Congress people are investing in. Uh, they don't get paid millions of dollars a year, yet somehow they go in there and within a couple of years they're a millionaire. That means they're getting inside information. Probably not a bad idea to follow what they're investing in.
like Pelosi and Roblox.
Yeah, yeah. News moves markets. Rumors move markets. Uh, Joe retail investor can move markets. That's been proven by Reddit.
Hmm. You're right. Phoenix said it's
I
no
mean,
different.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is no different. Um, Back in the day, investment clubs didn't necessarily move markets, but they did what Reddit did. They shared stock ideas. They shared ideas. They shared due diligence. They shared as much stuff as they could dig up. Reddit just is a much larger scale, and Reddit can move markets. There's no question about it. Is it right or wrong? There is no right or wrong. When you sit there and look at the hedge funds having actual better access to companies because I don't know, they're covering this company or that company or they're friends with this guy or that guy. I don't see any problem with Reddit being able to move markets and being able to share information. Now, of course, the big boys don't like it because they're no longer in control.
Hmm.
Now they've got competition. Competition is always good for anything.
And that happened earlier, I believe, this morning with Facebook and AMC Group. They took it down. Do you think it was compromised, or Facebook took it down because Citadel has 1 billion shares of Facebook, or do you think there's some conflict of interest in that, or what do you think?
Wait. How can Citadel have 1 billion shares of Facebook?
Uh,
Oh, they. Oh,
They
They've got 1 billion shares of Facebook. Wait a minute. Didn't somebody just
someone
buy
shared that.
Facebook, or what was spun off or sold? Crap. Was Facebook sold? No. Who was sold recently?
Who was sold? I don't quite recall.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I remember reading about it and hearing about it. I don't do Facebook. I don't, I try to avoid it as much as I possibly can. Um, and I don't
Yes.
really get into the rumors and the unsubstantiated BS. And so I also don't know what you're talking about, in all honesty, because somebody went down. Oh, well, was it just AMC Group that went down, or was it, all investment groups?
Look at this. Oh no, this was January 29. Facebook shuts down stock trading group behind GameStop AMC stock rally. This was January 29, but this happened
So
earlier.
that's because they were looking at it as market manipulation. They were buying into the MSM stories. Oh, these groups are manipulating the market,
Hmm.
and they didn't want to be sitting in front of Congress going, well, why didn't you shut this down? I mean, that was, I guarantee you that was just a move to protect themselves. But it says it was done for you. It was posted 42 minutes ago, or whatever you.
This is a screenshot from today. Someone screenshotted this
Right.
from Reddit. So this
So
happened
somebody,
recently.
I don't. I think somebody just recycled an old story. I would call this one FUD. I think somebody just tried to recycle BS,
Really?
because
I thought it really got taken.
that didn't hit mainstream media that I'm aware of.
Let's see. I could have sworn it got taken down. Bitcoin with a nice rebound. Take a look. Facebook is too powerful. Possible connection with Citadel Capital. Citadel owns almost 1 billion worth of shares in Facebook. What did you think was going to happen? That's why Facebook bans post supporting AMC and banned the Facebook AMC group. Zuckerberg is in bed with Kenny. We still have other Reddit. We still have Reddit and other platforms. They are scared of our power. We are unstoppable.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. With that is FUD.
But everyone's talking about it. Maybe, yeah, maybe they just took it down because of like the manipulation.
Back in January, I mean, I'm not seeing anything saying any Facebook was down today.
Mark Zuckerberg's sister is on board with the Motley Fool. What?
Oh, good Lord. And this is why I don't deal with stuff I can't verify.
Let's see, Facebook. Yeah, that's true. Then that's really shady.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about any pages being down today.
It's only on Reddit though. I only see it on Reddit.
Yeah, I would not put any weight behind this. None. In fact, on a Pinocchio scale, I'd give it 5 Pinocchios.
Pinocchio scale. see what is slow after hours. Not a lot going on. Doge 34.
I mean, that would make headlines if that was the case, and it's not.
I could have sworn I found it in the Discord earlier.
Well, that would have just been, you mean your Discord?
Yeah, because they said there was it was like a 20,000 member group, and out of nowhere it's just gone. I don't know if they'll lie about that.
They're only going to repeat what they read on, guess where? Reddit.
Hmm. I mean, isn't there like this Discord with like 30,000 people just for AMC? That's crazy.
I think it's more than that.
Yeah, and it's all AMC, nothing else.
All right, you're gonna make me bring up Facebook. Jesus, I hate you. Okay, no, now back January 28th, they removed the group altogether. It has not been let back on.
Hmm. So it's old news.
Yeah, it's old news. Or they took it private. And if they took it private, it's not removed, it's just private now.
Yeah, so they got compromised, huh?
Well, no, this content isn't available right now. When this happens, it's usually because the owner only shared it with a small group of people, changed who can see it, or it's been deleted. Kind of what happened to your your Yahoo thing that
Hmm.
was for that research. You know, she took it. Yeah, she took it private and then closed it. Whoever that was.
There's a bot in the chat.
But yeah, January 28th. Yeah, January 28th, January 29th, somewhere in there, they closed it down. Big deal. And yeah, guess what? AMC Stock Group just got removed from Facebook. No, it was done, 4 months ago, and it was, probably taken private by them. Who knows? Um, or they could close it down, or Facebook closed it down. But that's old freaking news. Somebody just tried to rehash this stuff. It's all bullshit.
That's interesting. Did anybody watch the Apple versus Epic Games? I need to read up on that. See what happened.
Um, you said there was a bot. What did the bot say? I'm gonna go read it.
He said he's pumping a coin, Bash Tank. This goes back to the we were talking about. Anybody could create a coin.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
community, 5K followers, 700,000 market cap, down from 20 million. Just launched a website and a fully working app. I can do that.
yeah. And you had one like that yesterday during this time too, I think, and I banned him. And I don't remember what the hell he was promoting. I think it was a stock, but I could be wrong.
I think I remember. But anybody could create a coin. I think one of my boys created a coin. Let me see. Coin. And that goes back to the question: is Safe Moon a pyramid scheme?
Hey, they're all pyramid schemes, really.
But you're right. It's nothing really tangible. Like if it goes underwater, what do you do? You're done.
Yeah, you just take the hit and move on.
Hmm. That's it.
I mean, the people that bought at $1 will be able to sell maybe, before it gets shut down completely or basically goes belly up and dies. They could sell for micro pitties. Just hope they have enough to make the sale and plus whatever commission, because there's eventually going to be a point where the exchange you're using won't even honor it, because they're not going to be able to make any commission off of it. They'll be like, no, if they're going to lose money, they're not going to do a damn thing with it.
Hmm.
They'll just zero it all out.
You have no one to complain to, nothing. No,
Nope.
no customer service, nothing. You're done.
Yeah. I mean, unless you got like, umpteen million shares or umpteen million coins, and it's still only at 0.00001, you could still maybe make $1 after their exchange fees, all of that. Hell, I've got some stocks still in my account that went they went from listed to delisted to they didn't exist anymore. Um, and I've got hundreds. I've got one of them's got 100,000 shares in it still. So um, I just keep it as a reminder. That's all I do. It's like,
I'm still here.
yeah,
Hello?
I just keep getting the white circle of death on your stream.
I'm
You
still
are,
here.
yeah, you're having some connectivity issues, or I am.
Yeah, no, I am. 'Cause it froze on me too. I'm still here. Am I still live?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, I don't know what happened. I just got like a circle and it said DNS, something like that, issues. I'm telling you, I think Kramer's onto us. My phone says.
Oh, good Lord. All right, you need to get away from Taco Bell and get off their
No,
Wi-Fi.
I forgot to pay my bill, that's why. No, it's Kramer. No, I just reloaded it. It should be good. I was reading your comment where it said something about Elon Bionic Hive. He tweeted that. Let's see. Tesla is the most Googled investment opportunity in 83 countries and world as a whole. Wow. Elon replied, "Wow. I don't see no Bionic Hive." Mm-mm.
Elon Musk tweet helps promote Israeli robotics startup Bionic Hive, which is basically robots work in warehouses. So they're doing away with your warehouse workers. But that was January 12th. So did he repeat it? Because
I don't see
that is,
anything.
here, I'll send you the link.
Let me see. What's going on, Julio? It's been a minute. AMC doesn't want to take off. Yeah, the volume's right up a bit, man. JewishBusiness.com. Oh, it has to do with the warehouse
Yeah. Robots
robots.
work in the work.
Hmm.
Robots work in warehouses. Picking and pulling.
Not bad, not
But
bad.
that's been something that's been coming for years anyway.
Hmm. Crypto is
We'll
doing
see.
the dump after the hedgy pump to cover all the GameStop they've been shorting.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, even Walmart's going that route. From what I heard, I've still got some friends that are working at the DC here in New Braunfels, and They are currently doing some robots for loading trailers.
They're going definitely that route. I mean, Walmart ordered like 50 or a whole fleet of the trucks from Tesla. The big
Uh,
trailers, the big trailers, not the pickup, not the Cybertruck. Wait a minute, what? It's official. California just announced removal of all capacity limits and physical distancing requirements for indoor and outdoor settings starting June 15. That means 100% capacity for all businesses and establishments. Seems like we should start planning for a big return, huh? What? June 15? This was tweeted an hour ago. June 15th on a Tuesday. Hmm. Interesting.
you think what's his name? Gavin Newsom? You think he's trying to keep his job?
Kevin's gonna take it away. Be Kevin, baby, for governor.
Yeah, I keep seeing that somewhere. I keep seeing that get posted. And I've never checked into this guy. But hey, if he can do it, go for it. I mean, shit. Trump became president. Uh, Schwarzenegger became governor. I mean, shit. Come
Schwarzenegger's
on.
a boss, man. You gotta love
I mean,
Schwarzenegger. I love the guy.
I was more of a Reagan guy.
Oh yeah, Reagan. I forgot Reagan was governor of California before.
Yeah, he was governor of California before he ever became president.
Yep, and then it was what Ronald. And we had who was it before? Billy something, Billy Joe or something like that.
Huh? Oh, you mean governor of California? I don't know. I didn't know there. I've, ne-
I thought it was like
I've
Billy
really
Joe.
never, I've really never liked the Gulf. I mean, not the West Coast. And it's beautiful out there, but you people have been nuts since the 70s. So I try to avoid it.
Let's see, list of governors in California. Damn, Jerry Brown. There we go. What did I say? Joe Bill or something like that. Jerry Brown.
Billy Joe or some
Billy
shit
Joe,
like
yes.
that. Yeah.
It's Jerry Brown, and then before that came Arnold, the Terminator, and then before that Gray Davis, Pete Wilson, George Dukamijan, Jerry Brown. We got two Jerry Browns, or it's the same one?
Actually, well, I was thinking it was the same
It's
one.
the same one, but it has an older picture of him. Wow, interesting. And before him was Ronald Reagan. Yeah, Monica Lewinsky was trending earlier. Lewinsky was JFK, right?
No, Lewinsky was Clinton.
Yes, Bill. I
And
did. I did not.
the infamous stained blue
Yeah,
dress
I did not have sexual relationships
and,
with that
and,
woman.
and the cigar. We won't
Oh,
talk about that.
that was hilarious. I still remember that.
And you know what? I liked Clinton right up until then. All he had to do was come out and say, "Yep, I screwed up. I'm sorry." But
Yeah.
no, he decided to lie and lie and lie and lie and lie and cost the taxpayer, you know, tens of millions of dollars of investigation. Worst
Mm,
would have happened if he said, "Yeah, I did," was he would have been censured just like he was.
mm-hmm.
Bad boy, don't do it again. Please don't do it again. That's the worst that would have happened. And I'm not real fond of Democrats or Republicans, and I don't want to get political, but he was a damn good president. He managed to get a lot of things accomplished, except I don't know, I guess it was just a pride thing or a fear of, of oh God, his wife. I can't remember her name now. Um, but it's just like, dude, just be honest. Square up and take the heat. Be done with it. Put it
Mm-hmm.
behind us. Don't drag the country through 2 years of shit.
Mm-hmm. And that's what happened. 95, Gardenhome says.
Was it?
I don't
I
even
don't
know what
remember
year
the
that
exact
was.
one.
I just remember.
But well, yeah, just I just I've always been, if I fuck up, I own it. I don't care.
Own it, baby,
You know, but
always.
yeah, I was wrong. Oh well, sorry. You
Yep.
know, I did the best I could, and well, I fucked up. My bad. I'll try to do better. It's so much easier that way.
I just remember him that one video where he's like, I did not have relationships with that woman. That's
Yeah,
it.
and then what was the other one? Define. Oh, good Lord, what was that
I'll
one?
pull it up. Let's see.
Um, I think that
Bill,
one's the one that finally sent me over the edge with him. It was like define it or some shit. I was just like, really?
let's see.
Our
Now
Hillshire
now
farm.
we're really trying to parse definitions? Come on.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, I have to go back to work on my State of the Union speech, and I worked on it till pretty late last night. But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people. Thank you.
That was it.
What was it?
That was the video. Also, I killed Epstein. What? Oh man.
$6, break even at 76.90.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And there's always been questions around anything and everything the Clintons have touched. Whitewater, you name it. And then people committing suicide. And well, I can imagine some of them doing that, but everyone, yeah, I don't know.
Bitcoin going to 15K. We're bouncing here. Over the weekend, things could get bloody though. China could come out saying, more regulations, more FUD. Who knows? Oh, that's what he said. Define sexual relations. Let's see.
Oh, no, no, no. It depends on what the meaning of the word is. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Hmm.
When he went to that point, I was like, that's it. I'm done. At that point, I gave up on him. I was like, yeah, he's got no moral. He's got nothing moral in him. That there's nothing that he can say will be truthful or honest. I was like, I'm done, and that's when he lost my support.
Isn't that what with Nixon too? They're
At
all.
least Nixon did the smart thing. He resigned,
Oh yeah, he did resign.
but he also seriously broke the law. All Clinton had. Yeah, Bill, he made a poor decision or several poor decisions, depending upon how long this went on. Uh, and even as a governor and whatnot, it doesn't really matter. All he had to do was say, "Yeah, I did," and there was no law broken.
Hmm.
She was a willing participant. Um, he didn't rape anybody, unlike what was accused of. He was accused of in Arkansas, but he didn't rape her. She was a willing participant. There was no law broken. They couldn't get him on anything to take him out of office.
Stacks a lot says you were there.
Now, I was old enough to know it. I witnessed it. Yeah.
Hmm. Watergate. The worst part about Nixon was, wasn't he gonna win? Wasn't he gonna?
Well, actually, he did win. I think when the votes were counted, he actually did
What a
win.
fail, man. What a fail.
Yeah, you cannot make this shit up. That's what's funny.
Oh, I
God.
wonder how he must have felt. Bitcoin's pulling back again.
Jose sitting there going, Bitcoin's going to 15K.
We're dropping, baby. I might recreate Clinton coin. Clinton crypto.
You might be Hillaried.
Crypto. That must suck. Votes come out. You did this whole scandal for nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. My top 10 holdings of hedge funds: Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Alibaba, Visa.
Well, that's actually probably not a bad bet considering who was it? Not BlackRock, Bank of America, I think. Sitting there wanting to issue credit cards to people that don't have credit. So yeah, it wouldn't probably wouldn't be a bad idea to short them.
I think they're going long. No,
Okay.
yeah, top 50 stocks that matter most to hedge funds.
Yeah, me, I would be shorting credit card companies if they go to people that don't have credit, don't have credit cards. Um, there's there's a reason they don't, and some of it is, there's probably some racism involved, but if they've never tried to establish credit, then issuing them credit cards is not a good thing to do. If they haven't tried to do it themselves already, then it's probably a bad decision.
Man, Bitcoin is really flushing. 35. Damn.
What sounds familiar, Darth? Oh, well, hold on.
Hmm?
It would be the new financial crisis that would be created because that was the housing crisis of '08. They were issuing credit to people that didn't have the credit to own a house
Or
or
the
afford
funds. Yeah, or the money.
it.
Look at Doge, they are murdering it.
Yeah,
33.
I was on the same line with you, Darth. As soon as I said it, it kind of hit me. Wait a minute, I thought Doge was still at 33.
That 30, 33, yeah. I mean, if Bitcoin tanks right now under 35, in which we tapped earlier, oh, it's gonna crash right now. I mean, everything's gonna come down under. I'm glad I dumped Tesla. I don't even know where Bitcoin's gonna end up by Sunday or Monday. I don't want to take that
Well,
risk.
once it leaves our shores and goes around the world, it'll recover. Um, we're the only ones that manipulate it. Once the big banks started getting involved, once they had the tools to manipulate it to drive the price up and then sell and then buy at the lower price. Once they started getting into it
Game
is
over.
when, yeah, once they started accepting it as something that as a financial tool they could play with, and
It's done.
it was over because it wasn't really doing that before.
Mm-hmm.
Until the banks started getting in on it. Once they started announcing they were getting in on it, is when it started having major swings.
Yeah,
Uh, so yeah, anything that the financial structure here puts their dirty little mitts on, it's manipulated thereafter.
for sure. 100%.
Yeah,
Uh,
and most the rest of the world actually has, oh, I don't know, laws, regulations that will punish people for manipulation. Uh, our system doesn't.
like when you go to Coinbase's The document for IPO is S1, right? S1 or S4? I think it's S1. IPO. Coinbase S1 is it? Yeah. When you go to Coinbase S1, their IPO doc, and you go through the whole freaking 300 page whatever, and you look at it, it first starts off as retail, and then you can see over the time these institutions just take over volume. Let me see if I could find that.
Yeah.
Once they hopped in, it's done. Page. Where are you at?
Hey, Darth, let me ask you something. Is there anything other than Texas to talk about? I don't think so.
LA.
Texas is the best country in the world.
Country.
Oh, we were our own country.
Oh, yeah. Where's this freaking graph at? Look at this. Straight from the SEC. Coinbase S1. Trading volume and crypto asset volatility. Light blue is retail with $1 billion. Dark blue is institutional. Look at 2018 first quarter.
Yeah, no institutional, no institutional.
Retail to the max. 45 to
Yeah.
11. Look at the fourth quarter of 20.
I'm just sitting there looking at 20. Yeah, 2020. And you sit there and look at how much manipulation is going on.
Look at this. Double 57 to 32. That's nuts. Like this.
It is. That's just manipulation.
Bitcoin's coming down. Ooh, it's about to crack 35 again. Look at that. Look at that candle here. Volume. The pressure's on. 35.1. Are we gonna hold or fold?
My guess is they fold. It'll come back up over 35, 36, even 38 this weekend.
Let's see. Let's wait. It's kind of stuck there. I have a feeling it's not updated. Let's go to Robinhood really quick. See what they're showing. The same thing. 35.2. Look at how futures move in accordance to this drop here. 35.1. I watch crypto here and I wonder if it's done. Could this be the death of crypto? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, you got China trying to, crack down on all the cryptos except their own. Coming from the country that is the biggest polluter,
Yep.
and they're trying to crack down on all the crypto producers in their country so that they can convert them over to producing China's official crypto,
Yuan.
but they're cracking down on them because of the pollution and the corruption. And I'm sorry, but the Communist Party in general is probably the most corrupt thing ever created on the planet. And I'm sorry, and then next comes us.
It's bouncing, man. Dang. Yeah, I think that China's responsible for like 50% of the mining with Bitcoin.
If not more, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not just Bitcoin. That's just about every crypto out there, I think. I mean, they do the Ethereum as well as Bitcoin, I'm pretty sure. So it's all just a big old Ponzi scheme.
They just want to push their own agenda. Their own
Well,
digital.
they want if they can control cryptos, if they can get theirs to be a recognized worldwide equivalent and defeat the others, they don't need to defeat the US dollar and they don't need to become the benchmark. because their crypto will. And I see where they're going with it. It's genius.
Mhm.
Really. It's genius. But can they do it? Yeah, only time will tell.
I mean, they've been
The
doing
rest of the,
this since 2013, I believe.
well, you said that earlier. I don't know. I haven't looked into it because I really haven't never followed crypto. Um, but now that China's trying to crack down on all the other cryptos and promote their own, I'm probably going to look into it a little more. And if they weren't successful before, but they tend to learn from their mistakes. They tend to get stronger every time they learn from their lessons and become stronger. So
Talking about currency. Oh, what do you think of the US dollar and its reserve currency stance currently, or where we're headed?
I think that if we don't get our shit together, we're not going to be the benchmark, in 10 or 20 years.
Hmm. But there's also people out there saying that there's no chance of that happening, of the US using that status. I don't know, honestly. Does not help Biden talking about taxing crypto. That and obviously the whole IRS thing that came out this morning. That's already been out though with cash transactions being reported. So I don't see like a big deal unless you're playing dirty. Doge will be the new petrodollar. I think we cracked 35. Wait a minute. Let me see. Coin market cap. Yeah, I think your phone did go dead. I heard a zzz, and then it just cut off. 35.2, so we still haven't cracked. We still have not cracked 30. I think we might crack 30 in like the next couple minutes. AMC 1205 after hours. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just bringing to people's attention is enough to cause paper hands for what? Oh, for the IRS? It's no surprise though. Like I said, it's already cash transaction requirements. Doge next Tesla Econo car. Yeah, it's still holding 12. 1205. Futures kind of flat. We'll see where futures open up on Sunday. I'm telling you, Bitcoin's about to crack 35, guys. 35.93. Coin market cap is showing 35.2. Robinhood is showing 35.1. Let's see how steep we drop. A lot of that leverage is wiped out though. $35.1. 35.25. We're hanging off a cliff. Who's buying the dip? 35, I think, is where it's gonna hold, guys. 35, it's testing, man. Money in the bank. Hopefully, that's what I'm asking. Who's buying the dip? Ethereum, what do we have? 2.2. Also trying to come down under 2. Last time we bounced off of 2K, around 1.9. Let's call that 2. 65 again. Let's see. Tesla's at 579 after hours. Down a buck from close. 22. Damn. The daily Bitcoin volume is 72 billion. That's insane. It's one of the reasons I enjoy it. It's very volatile. Day trade paradise. If you're able to day trade it or swing trade it, and obviously you can eat up the fees, I don't think that should be a big problem. There it is, look. 35K flat. Flat. I cannot make this up. 35,000,000. Oh gosh. Robinhood is showing 35.46. Crypto.com is showing 28. Does this flush? Does this flush? Oh. Oh, one. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow, it's holding 35. Talk about hold the line, man. That's nuts. Yeah, 35.2, it's bouncing. Oh my gosh. Let's see what people on Twitter are saying. Bitcoin is crashing hard. Let's see this at 25,000. I think the people who want to see it crash are the people who want to hop back in cheap, like at those prices. I don't think it's any malicious intent or want or desire to just to like to see people lose. Oh gosh, it's back at 35. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, it cracked. It cracked 35, guys. Robinhood is showing 35.6. Look at that flush under 35. This might be a little laggy. Just wait and see. Oh. Yeah, usually when you have cracks like this at whole numbers that are very important, like 35, usually you see like, you saw that 500 drop right now at 34. Yeah, it's showing 34.7 now. Look, there we go. It just like froze on me or something. Yeah, 35.5. 34.5, I'm sorry. Very interesting. 34.6. Ethereum going sub 2K. 2.2 as of now. Let's check Robinhood. Robinhood is a little more up to date. 2.2. Same thing. Look at that 4 hour, guys. We were at 4.3 on Ethereum. Did anybody here buy Ethereum at the top here at 4.3? I was expecting a drop, a correction to like 36.3, but not 2.1 this quick. This happened really fast. That's insane. There we go, 2.1. BTC still at 34.5, bouncing around the half dollar mark. If you use the ticker on Binance, it's much faster. It runs in real time. It's mental seeing the numbers fly at such high speed. Binance, right? I don't have. It's been like 4 months and they never approved my account. I don't exist to them. Let's see. Can I watch the tickers on here without having an account? Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. Look at the numbers on this. Wait, this is the same exact software I guess they're using. This looks like Weeble's charts. See, I like Binance better than this. Let's go to Binance. I did not know that. Cardano, what are you at? 112? BTC, Bitcoin. They changed it around the time I applied. Yeah, I don't think this was ever here like this. This must have been recent, right? Wasn't Binance Coin like at 600 not that long ago? Oh, crap. I was sliced in half. All right, let's take off. Let's take off this. Technical indicator. Give me EMA. Let me mess with you. 13 close. I don't want this. 0, 0. That's a nasty flying off the cliff right here. This would have already been a red flag at 50K. At 50K, this would have been on my radar for a red flag. Yeah, everything's taking a hit. I'll see you later, Ragnar. Have an amazing weekend. I'll see you Monday. How long does Ethereum and Bitcoin go before it's a must swing situation? My only concern was exactly what it's doing right now, guys. We had that drop here to 30, right? And then we had that pretty decent bounce to 42. It's still under EMA. I think it had potential to cross above 40 and then tap like 45. But China, man, China came in and just gut punched it. And now it's back down. So I'm not surprised if you see 30K on Bitcoin over the weekend. And that is why I sold my Tesla today, all of it. I don't want to deal with the drama of Elon on Twitter, and like if I could get out with the small L, I'll take that any day. Where's Matic? What is this? The daily? Let's go to the 15. Give me the 1 minute. I really love the chart. I'm disappointed I did not get approved. I must have messed up, right? I must have done something wrong with the process of signing up. Because there's just no way I did not get approved. I love the charting software aspect of it. It's the same thing as the other one. I like Binance. I like this. This reminds me of Think or Swim. Usually for my EMA line, it's blue. I can't change that? Oh, that sucks. This is TradingView's chart. Depth. There's that bounce, man. 34.4. Damn, I can't believe we tapped 34K flat. You have to go to the .us. I did. I know there's a couple of other different ones. I did go to US. I got approved in an hour? What? I must have did something wrong, for sure. I need to reapply this weekend. Look at that bounce we had here at 34.5. Is it going to sustain or do we see 33? Ethereum 21. $32. Doge. Can you? You can't use hotkeys on this, right? I don't think so. That'd be so sick if you can. Just be day trading this, man. Price, amount. You have your stop limits. Never do a market order. I don't know. Have your TNS. Use Kraken. We day traded with but Binance are scammers sometimes. Oh, don't tell me that, man. Oh, use Kraken. Gotta be trying to launder money. Huh? Binance is racist. Did they say that? I'm scared now. Oh, we just hit a new low. So we're bouncing like Tesla, guys. This is just bouncing, getting rejected at EMA on the 4, hitting new lows as we speak. Let's see how accurate Robinhood is. Robinhood is showing 34.12. Yeah, this is a little bit more up to date. Screw you, Robinhood. Coin market cap is showing 34.5. It's gonna crack 34. This is actually the most up to date, I believe. And look how fast this number's flashing. 34.12. It's gonna crack 34. Oh, 34.02. 34 flat with 26 cents. Flat, 34K flat. The buyers are coming in at the flat number. The orders are coming in at 34K flat. Oh, it cracked. It cracked. Just like when we were at 35, we're cracking now. This is hard to watch. Tesla's probably tanking after hours. Coinbase. We'll get rid of this right now. Let's pull up the stocks really quick. AMC still at 1204. Tesla unfazed, man. Tesla's not phased by this, as it should. Only when I sell, right? Only when I sell, it's not phased. It's hilarious. I just read your message. You said go long on Tesla. Too late for that. Oh, wow. We're tanking 33.5. That was a really fast 1K loss. Yeah. Imagine you bought the dip at 35, going on full on one coin, you're already down a couple G's right now. This is such a crazy volatile day trade if you think about it. Regardless of how much you're putting in. Look at this candle getting eaten up alive, going red again. That is such a weak candle. There's a lot of pressure on this candle. Look at these volume spikes. Holy smokes. Ten to 20K is the only kind of support, really. I mean, China news is what really sucker punch this. And this is on the 1 minute. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's take away the 1 hour. I don't like the 1 hour. 1 week. I don't care for the 1 week. It's usually 1 5, 1 5, 15 maybe, and 4 hour and daily. A 4 hour. Yeah, that 4 hour is screaming double bottom at 30K. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised to see 30K over the weekend. 33.5. Look at the 1 year. Yeah, when in doubt, zoom out. Let's go to the 1 year. Where are you at? Edit. Daily. Wow. Oh. You're kind of right about that. 20K after 30. I would say 25-20. Like I said, if you're playing the thousands, you're obviously going to 25K, 30K, 35K, 40K. If you're playing the hundreds, it's 3,500, 3,500, 34K, 33.5, 33, 29.5. I think especially on the way down like that, it's gonna flush. You see how fast it was flushing under, just cracking the $100. I think I like that actually, because there's volatility, man. There's demand. 20K seems reasonable, but let's see if we at least hold 30K again. And keep in mind, the first time around was the margin, the heavy margin usage. A lot of that got kicked off. I think they're on the sides right now. Ooh, look at that bounce. Oh my gosh. That bounce is nuts. Like I'm telling you, I think a lot of the whales were trying to time the dip with heavy margin as it came down, but they were in the situation where they buy the dip and it keeps on dipping, and you get a crazy margin selling off, bunch of liquidations. So I think people are trying to, especially these hedge funds, these hedges are trying to time the dips. They're trying to time them. Look at this crazy spike. Nearly almost, like it's like 900. Like this is like nothing. That's lovely. I used to love flipping crypto on the weekends just to get in some action, but this stuff is crazy since Doge popped. Yeah, especially if like the market just closed right. Market's not open Saturday, Sunday. This is where you could come. The casino's always open. You know what they say? 35.2. Yep. Time in the market always beats timing the market. But you know, hedge funds, man. These hedge funds, they day trade a lot. They swing trade a lot. If you're going more for long term, you're talking mutual funds, then that's something different, you know. But I think obviously there's a lot of whales playing around with. They have a lot of money to play around with. Because think about it, man. Bitcoin fell to 30K and it bounced to 40K like this. Imagine if you're going balls deep on a play like that, how much money you can make. It's no joke. It's no joke. I think they are using stock tactics on crypto, like timing the dip. Exactly. That's exactly my point right there. I think they're doing the same thing. It is impossible because of how insane crypto is. It's very volatile, yeah. But I think that's exactly what happened. You have a ton of margin chasing the dips. And when it keeps on dipping and they're like, I'm out, you get these crazy drops like that. And then you get these crazy rips like this. 33.5. No surprise it bounced at 33.5. Watch the whole numbers in the half dollars. The next one after this is 33K flat. After that, you're talking 32.5. After that, 32, 31.5, 30, 30.5, and then obviously the granddaddy of all, 30K. If we see 20s, ooh, it's gonna be painful. Let's go to the 4 hour. Are we testing 4 hour? No. 4 hours at what? 39K. There we go. It's back up. What's going on? I can't make this up. You guys saw that flash, right? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Freaking Arby's. I thought I paid my Wi-Fi bill. You see how volatile crypto is? It's taking on my internet. Oh man. Feed the gerbil that powers you. Oh man. Charter sucks. I think I have Spectrum. Oh man, that's hilarious. Imagine I bought the dip on Bitcoin and that happens. Oh, I would lose my mind. I'd start punching screens left and right. If you bought the Bitcoin dip and your internet just cut off. Oh man, I'd be running to my phone, trying to sell, trying to buy. Oh man. What a freaking rebound. 35.6 again with any rebound. Is it gonna freaking sustain? Is this gonna hold here? Or are we gonna flush back down? "32 of us here now. We are the Rob the Power Hour diehards." I changed the title to Bitcoin Tanks. So I think that's what's bringing in people as well. I'm pretty sure there's people here who day one, right? Like they never followed me or this channel at all. Oh man. More pain for sure. That's what I'm thinking, man. I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin at 30K on Sunday or Saturday. All we need to get that hit on is an Elon tweet. That's all we need. That's all we need, an Elon tweet. Garden, who are you? I know you guys by names, by profile pictures. You'll never fool me. All right, it seems like we're back. 35. Let's see what we got on stonks. Tesla slightly pulling back after hours, 79. Futures, boring. We'll see Sunday what happens with futures. AMC hold 12. Oh, no way. Hit a new low. 01. The battle of 1201. That's what it is. What I find interesting is that usually towards the end of the power hour or after hours in 2 hours, you usually see this weird red candle on AMC. I feel like they do that on purpose, just so you could scare people into the next day. I don't know. AMC Entertainment, where'd that go? AMC Entertainment praises Wanda's near decade-long ownership of industry-leading movie theater company. This is old news, I believe. Wanda acquired all of AMC in 2012, took the company public 2013 through IPO. Okay, I think this is old news. I think I saw this a couple days ago. GameStop, what are we doing? 175. Neo. Twitter 54. Okay. Dogecoin is trying to push. Pam, yeah, I'll leave the live stream up. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it. I have a blood work test right now. Bitcoin chart looks like Tesla. One whole year of pump. Tesla had a nasty rally to 900. I'll never forget that. Ever since the earnings came around here, around this time, when we had a nasty dump to sevens, it bounced back, but it was a little unstable. Ever since then, day trading it, swing trading it, especially the last month, have been very, very hard. It's been hard to trade Tesla. I mean, obviously, you're talking a nasty run up from 6 to 9. Yeah, this is. Uh, the final power hour has been an honor. This is the final power hour, guys. It makes me sad. This is the final. I won't be going live at market close anymore. This was the last one. We ended it with a bang. We sold our Tesla. We saw Bitcoin crack 35. We're talking about Monica Lewinsky. Talking about Bill Clinton. We'll still be going live. Market open. We'll be having Dr. Brown, Dr. Robert B. Burry. He'll be on in the mornings if he wakes up. Oh, wait, what? Blood and urine. Hopefully they use different instruments to draw them. It should be done like in a minute or so. Yeah, I'll be live in the mornings, just power hour if I'm gone or something and something's going crazy. I'll plug in the Discord. I'll still be chatting in the Discord. If something is going crazy during the market close, I'll probably be watching, but just scream at me at Discord. Just be like, "Yo, Tesla's tanking" or something. I don't know. Oh wait, that doesn't go in your mouth. That goes in your. Oh man, it's gonna feel weird not streaming power hours. Like I don't know how long did we go live for? February, right? Yeah, February, March. Yeah, February because my early February was my birthday, and I remember streaming on my birthday. I think February, March, April, almost 4 months. 4 months of streaming. Got no more power streams anymore. I'm gonna focus on car rentals, and I'm gonna be very busy with school as well. He wants to go to school and get a real job. I've always considered like this whole YouTube thing, like if even with stocks, if you treat it like a business, like a real job, it's gonna pay you and you're gonna be rewarded like a real job. But when people are doing when people are doing YouTube posting like one video a month or not really consistent, you're treating it like a hobby, it's gonna treat you like a hobby, you know? Even with stocks, when you take it, I'll look at the market here and there, and I won't really do my due diligence. When you're treating it like that, don't expect to get crazy results. But when you treat trading like a business, okay, I lost this much here. This is how much we need to make back. Your profit, your loss, your risk management, your discipline, it's gonna pay you like one. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta do your DD. You gotta get the market, the environment, the sentiment, catalyst, everything. That's it. A real job sucks. I retired for a reason. If I were to ever just go full on working for like a corporation, I would love to like do sales. Sales is what I love to do. I love picking up the phone and cold calling. I've always found that interesting. I've always loved it. Sales. I don't know why sales. I love sales. That's actually sound advice. I reckon if I spent 8 hours a day on stocks like I would a job, I'd not be taking those big L's. And you still are, man. You still are. Like, I took an L on Tesla. 2 weeks of waste gone. 2 weeks of time on a bleeding stock like Tesla. It's gonna happen. Get a haircut and get a real job. Oh man. February 1st is when I got into GameStop and AMC. February 1st. So you tell me you bought after all the hype on January 27? That's the worst thing you have ever said. Cold calling. I love cold calling people. I don't know what it is about it. It's like you're not face to face, right? But your tonality and the way you say things, it gets them to move. And you're not face to face. I don't know. I find that fascinating. Oh, you guys are funny. Nothing after hours, eh? Maybe not at that level yet. Snow to Eskimos, maybe not yet. Definitely not Jordan Belfort level yet. Even though I paid for his course, Jordan Belfort. He's like the OG of sales. Obviously, ethics and more morals are obviously a big question, but you can't deny the fact that the dude knows how to sell. All right. It's been a pretty quiet, yeah, not a lot of crazy things going on after hours, but that concludes the final power hour. Thank you guys all so much for this crazy, crazy 4 month journey with Power Hour with you guys. I'm sad now. I'll still be around in Discord. I'll still be around. I'll still be here in the morning anyways. Mornings videos are still coming out. I have to edit right now, work on a video. But that being said, Ralph out. Ralph signing out. Thanks for all the fun, the crazy power hours to the moon with the spacesuit. Rip Tom Brady. All the Tom Brady times, the 801, the Arby's, the onion, the Jose sauce, all the gift cards we gave away, the PlayStation 5s. Damn, it's crazy. Enjoyed the run, you know. I'll see you guys in the morning on a Monday though. I'll see you Monday morning. Hopefully I pass this blood work test.